Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Patrick Gumeda here, and we are kicking off. Just gonna quickly introduce my crew this afternoon just before I say a lot. Ham and Gaber is behind the camera with me this afternoon, and Mark Wiener on final control. Or as Hammond saying hello to you guys. So the three of us, and it will be doing a drive with you guys this afternoon. I hope all of you will hop on the Giga and see what you can find in the middle of the African version of the Jima Game Reserve, South Africa. And sorry about the delays. We just had a little bit of a technical problem on final control there, and the sun wasn't coming through, and then they had to restart the entire wirecast to get everything up and running smoothly. So here we are rock and rolling. Yeah, Hammond.
Hello everyone. It's quite a hot day here at Juba Game Reserve, and myself and Patrick are very amped to go and find some animals.
Sure. We are on the mood. Let's go and find those animals in this beautiful African bush in the Jima Game Reserve, the part of the Greater Kruger National Park. Just going to go through this dip here, Clement's Dip, and the pump house. This is Induna and Mish's house, the pump house on Philemon's Dip. I've seen them a couple of times. They're playing inside the pump house. And then while Mark and Peter were trying to sort out the wirecast problem on final control, and then we had a spectacular sighting of a juvenile martial eagle flying down and caught a dove on the ground. It was spectacular. We saw it kill, but unfortunately, guys, you didn't get to see it. Next time. That was beautiful. It flew in an incredible way, and I caught this poor dove while it was foraging for food on the background.
I couldn't believe how quickly or how fast they actually are. It's like a few flap of the wings, and he's moved, I don't know, 20, 30 meters.
Yeah, it was amazing, yeah. And I've seen it long time ago in the Kruger Park, and it was a mature martial eagle caught a dwarf mongoose on the rock crevices. They were actually just sitting up and sunning themselves up in the sun in the early morning, and this martial eagle was sitting in a tree. Could have been about 90, meters away from this group of dwarf mongoose setting themselves up on the rock. Let's take this road. And as we get closer, and his Russian eagle took off and then descended in an incredible way and then caught one of the dwarf mongoose. It was such a spectacular sighting to see. That's something that we don't actually see so often. It's very, very dry and bush here. Oh yeah, the little antelope. The duiker, common duiker or grey duiker. It's very common in this area. Oops, sorry my love. We are not the predators, we are the conservationists, nature lovers. You don't have to run away from us. Okay, we're just going to head down towards Three House Dam and see what we can find there. It's all nice and warm here in the Timber Game Reserve here, part of the Greater Kruger National Park, and I hope there will be activities around the water courses this afternoon. Just before the sun sets. Most of the animals might still be in the thick bushes or in some shade, staying away from this hot temperature, and they'll be coming out just before the sunset when the temperature is nice and cool. See, there's nothing at Three House Dam yet. Oh, there's some impalas over there. The McDonald's of the bush. And they're all over the show, yeah. There's one impala on every corner. Hello boys and girls. There's females here heavily pregnant at the moment. See how swollen now are the tummies. Where are we now? September, October, November. Here we go. Then we'll start seeing lots of baby impalas running around here in the African bush. That'll be very interesting. Food for everyone, the baby impalas. Very high mortality rate. Very, very high. So everyone pretty much eats them. The Marshall eagle that we saw earlier, but yeah. I've seen a pair of Marshall eagle in the Tingana Reserve. Feeding on the little baby impala. Must have been born a couple of hours ago. Unfortunately didn't make it. It's very sad for a mom to lose the baby. I could imagine. So everyone pretty much eat the baby impalas. The cheetah, all the predators basically. So it's a very huge feast for everyone. Between November, December, January, thereabout. Say the name again, Mark. I didn't hear the name. Angie. Just gonna go through this deep here. Thanks very much. On crisscross here. It's lots of baboon tracks on this road this afternoon, spread from this morning, foraging for food. The family unit of baboons. Angie, happy birthday, and we wish you all the best into the future. Happy birthday. I'm not a very good singer, by the way. If I was a very good singer, I was going to sing happy birthday to you. But we'll try and find something for you. Find something special. If we're cold. Maybe an elephant or a kid would be fantastic. I mean,
Yeah, bro.
what do you think?
Sounds like a plan.
Absolutely. I don't actually celebrate for birthdays myself, and I've never done it since I was born, and my parents never wished me a birthday. You know what? The reason is my parents are not educated. They don't actually know when I was born. They'll remind me and say, remember this year there was an outbreak of the tsetse flies, or were a very good harvesting and those sort of things. And I was in there, and I don't know none of these things. Isn't that strange, Eamon?
Is it?
Yeah. They know the year, you know, that the year, but they don't know the month and the date I was born. They'll tell you, but this year, and we had this and that, and then you have to remember all of these things. And by those years, and I was still small, and I just couldn't recall none of it, as I said earlier. It's very strange, but I like it. Anyway, let's search for elusive animals this afternoon. I mean, you must keep your ass pulled, bro. What is the more impalas and a zebra? Still very hot, yeah. Oops.
I'm taking to my damn road, but just couple doors and the doors on the southern side of the open area on the campus. I'll be taking time to the road.
Camera is getting mobile, so it'll be nice. But people are just discussing the route plan for this afternoon. Hello. Howdy, man. Good man. How are you? How's it, guys? Good, you're back.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We're still looking for it. It's still too hot.
Yeah, Sept. Oh, wonderful, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so okay. I'm not sure. No man. Oh, okay. Okay, man. Okay. Most. It's just. The camera vehicle from Cheetah. It's a Harley. It's a very good friend of mine, and I know him for years, many years, in the South Sand in Timbawati Reserve, and worked together over there. And worked for Cheetah for many years, and he left, and he's back again. It's nice to have him back here in the northern part of the sense. Thanks, Mark. Just a question from Sandy. Sandy wants to know what is the breeding season of the Marshall Eagle, and what is the survival rate of the youngsters. I think they don't have a fixed breeding season. They breed all year round. But I will check that out and then get back to you regarding the breeding season. Yeah. But I don't think they've got any breeding season. I don't know if someone wants to Google that and let me know. Survival rate, I think they've got a very high survival rate. It is one of the largest eagle that we get in this area, the Marshall eagle. A more dominant raptor, I would say. Confirm August, April to June, is that? Okay, thanks. It's actually not too bad, I mean.
Right.
Even just looking at the temperature gauge of Giga, just rising up slightly, but it's not too bad at the moment. I'm just gonna keep an eye on it. Oh, the fakushes, the warthogs. Very shy creatures here, because they've been heavily hunted and poached for over the years. Disappeared behind the bushes. Yeah. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Jiggy. From New York. Just saying that my uneducated parents have got an educated son. How is that? I mean, Geba.
How is that?
Some cuties down there, yeah? So thanks very much, Jiggy, and I'll also pass this message on to my parents when I get home tonight or tomorrow morning. Some cuties down there, just resting in some shade, feeding, ruminating at the same time. What a graceful antelope's the cutie. See, we don't see them as food actually. So we see them as magnificent creatures that we need to preserve for the future generation. And this reminds me of a group of South Africans that I took them out and drive in the Manyeleti Reserve couple of years ago, and we stopped to take a look at the beautiful kudu bull, and that guy said, "Oh, lekker, baie lekker vlees." And that means very nice meat, nice biltongs. You can make very delicious venisons and all sorts of things. No, surely man, kudus are very good to eat. It's one of the best meat that you can have in the bush. I know there are still but many lodges that still serve kudu venison, impala, or warthogs, and those places or those lodges get the meat from outside the reserve, because there's no more hunting here in the Kruger National Park or Sabisa and Timbavati. So it's all conservation reserves, but there are still a couple of hunting farms just outside the Kruger National Park where they breed the animals for the hunting purposes or meat purposes, and they obviously supply the lodges with meat. So it's beautiful kudus. Cheers kudus, check you later. Thanks, Marlene. And in fact, every day can be my birthday. So Marlene is just wishing me a happy birthday, because I don't know what month or what date I was actually born. I just only know the year. But if I wake up very excited one day, and then that means it's my birthday. What do you think, Emin?
Yeah, for sure.
Then I can just invite friends and have a party. So that's birthday. Check this ear over here. So it can pick up anything, yeah?
I like drainage lines.
Yeah, the lower-lying areas. This is where the leopards hide during the day.
Might have been just the stick. Just do the drainage line again. Snap.
Where was it?
Something lying down. Go forward again and you can see.
I'm just gonna go in here. Let's drive this riverbed and see what Hemin saw.
It was just this dung sticking up or something that I thought was something.
Could have been a flying leopard or a lion or something. A moving object.
It didn't move, but
Is it? It was a static object.
yeah, it was a static object. I'm not sure anymore. Might have just been a log or
Yeah, probably.
fly
Yeah.
done.
Nah, just gonna drive this riverbed so we can what we can find anyway. It's a lovely area here. So this is where the elephants and leopards, lions chill out during the day, especially in the hot summer days. What a beautiful day, yeah? In the Jima Game Reserve this afternoon. Nice and warm. Bush still very dry at the moment. Oh, my radio was down here.
Mine was up. It's fine.
The game drive.
Oh, game drive. Sorry.
Yeah. Gonna quickly ask for update.
All stations, Flaminiani, cruise camp done. Copy that here.
My radio has been down for a while. It's in Gary just this afternoon. Apparently, Tandy, the leopard, is on the Dike Kill way up north in the Beverly Reserve. That's there's the other area where we don't traverse at all. So just for the interest's sake. Tandy is on the Dike. Dike's a little antelope that we saw earlier. Well, you must have seen lots of Dikes in this area. Very small grey antelope. That's what Tandy caught. check how dry it is here.
Yeah. You need some rain.
Absolutely, but fire first and then rain.
Fire first, then rain. Okay.
Just to clean up all the dirty stuff. To let the new growth to take place.
While we're wishing for stuff, I wouldn't mind for a constant flowing river either.
Yeah, that'll be fantastic. It'll be great to have a constant flowing river, perennial river system like they do in the southern part of the Cypress Sand River.
Yeah, bro.
So it flows all year round. It never dries up. It just gets lower. Once it gets too shallow. Some other years, like a couple of years ago, it was very, very low due to the low rainfall that we had. So very quiet in the Western Gulf here. So we're gonna go and check levels of dam in the area. So there can be anything. Temperature is dropping slightly here. I can feel some cool breeze now. So I hope the animals will start coming out of the bushes into the open areas, water courses, with some water and a lovely breeze. So they're still indoors at the moment. Temperature gauge is looking good now. That means that fan is awake, it's on automatic. It only kicks in when the temperature rises too high, and then kicks in, cools the water down, and the temperature gauge drops. That's how it works. Let's check this road back to Spaghetti Crossing. Trying to cover up a huge ground as we can, because it seems as we are the only game drive vehicle in the Western Garage this afternoon. And all the guys are up in the east and then up north in the Bevershoek area, trying to relocate in the Tandy on the Kill. Yeah, go ahead. I'm on Patilya Road at the moment. If I just confirm the exact position for that Yamaza.
Yeah, like this is coming from Philippines. Going south. That team is on the southern side of the power line. Like this is coming from Tingana Plain. You can see that your right hand side is a big ribbon boarding on the top of the Thomas Mount. So it is not on the ground.
Okay, copy. Then I'll be approaching from Impala Plain side. Yeah, that's great. Thanks very much. What is here? It's not up north.
Yeah.
I thought you say Kayamanzi or something. Oh. Maybe that was my misunderstanding. Very, very interesting, guys. I'm just excited now. I nearly jump out of the vehicle when Ephraim called me and gave me the update of the Chinese location. And it's here in the Western Gari, not up north in Bevershoek. So it's somewhere in Power Plains, Syndicate area. And yeah, we'll be heading up that way. So we can get to see this elusive sported kit. Frank is lying down at the moment. So yeah, we'll go and take a look at it. So it's not up north here. So it was my misunderstanding. Sometimes it's very, very hard to hear when you've got the earpiece in your ear and there's machines going on at the same time. Hammond sneezing non-stop behind me. Yeah. So it's here in the Western Gari, guys. I thought you said Kayamanzi or something. And the other guys don't seem to be interested on responding to that sighting at the moment, which is great for us. Wow. I'm just wondering when did that happen, because we're out and about this morning, Hammond, or directing?
Directing.
We're directing. But I didn't hear anything about leopard or anything like that. It's amazing, yeah? Oh. Okay, thanks, Mark.
Check for the connections now. Front meeting on this. Plenty of all the cables on.
Got interference here, and might be the loose cable connection somewhere. Oh, wonderful. That's great. Looking wonderful at the moment. We'll drive on the dirt roads, the bumpy roads sometime when we go off road for something, and then the vehicle bounces off and unplugs the connections on the Giga. That's how it is in the bush. Things happen. From time to time. Because I haven't been behind the steering wheel on the Giga since it was broken down, and this is actually my first time since the vehicle was broken down. So I'm very happy to be out here, driving around in the African bush looking for animals. It's very interesting, since I say that I don't know when it's my birthday, and everyone is chatting about it on the chat room. And today's the 14th of September, and everyone says happy birthday to me. Thanks very much, everyone. I'll try and do something tonight.
All of them now is at Malamara. The visual is not good looking, so maybe tomorrow morning.
Okay, I'm just gonna take the shortcut on Zoe's. It's up towards Paraplanet area. see if we can get to see that leopard on the curve. So we're trying to get there before dark and before the other vehicles start responding to the sighting. So if we don't get there in time, so we might not get to see this leopard. I can hear someone, sounds like Johnny. Showing interest into that leopard. Look at that white line across the sky. What is that, Amy?
Got no idea. Maybe an aeroplane.
Yeah, or a jet.
Jet.
Yeah, the Air Force. Contrail, you said, Mark?
Contrails.
Contrails. Oh, very interesting, yeah. Is the hyena active, still active, Hamendina?
No, we haven't been in a very long time.
Yeah. Oh, since Giga was broken down.
Yeah.
Gonna get a chance and we'll go and
Let's have a look.
have a look. If the hyena's then is still active. Driving into the sun. This reminds me of a friend of mine who was a ranger or a guide in the Manya Nature Reserve, and the other afternoon, and he was driving into the sun, and then turn around and said to his people and said, listen, when I did my ranger training course, my trainer or the instructor told us that never drive the guest into the sun. And in this case, because we have to go that way, and what I will do then, I will turn the vehicle around and drive in the reverse, because I don't want you guys to face the sun. And then the guest said, no problem, you can do whatever. But it didn't do it, didn't drive them in the reverse, just opposite to the sun.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
Lovely breeze over here. Yeah, it's nice and open with my trees to block the wind. We are on place at the moment, Sandy Pitch Road, in the that signal. Somewhere, yeah, it's a branch on the road over here. I've just came through a very bad signal area. That's why there was lots of interference on the screen, and the sound was breaking up. So this is where Ephraim left the leopard here. So we're going off road to try and relocate on this leopard. Just going to follow his vehicle tracks over here. Keep your eyes peeled, Eamon. So it was a lot. Sorry. Oh yeah.
The white tail gave it away.
There is the leopard. Eamon gave us spotted. Wow. Don't take it away, my dear. This is not. Oh, what a beautiful sighting. There's not much left in the carcass. So I should probably finish it tonight. Station we've relocated this Imwe on the Daikabamba. Same position, no change. One vehicle present at the moment. We'll try and identify this animal, but unfortunately I don't have my binoculars here with me. And if any one of you, we know the kids in the Juma Game Reserve very well, if you can possibly ID this animal for us and let us know through file control at WildAF.tv will be fantastic, and I'll appreciate that. Yeah. Because Ephraim says he was not sure, and he said it was tiny, but he was unsure. I'm not familiar with the leopards in this area yet. So just day now, and she's licking and trying to make the meat or the skin softer, and then peeling the fur to be able to have a nice fresh meat. What a sight, yeah. I mean, can you be able to see the spots patterns on the whisker line on it?
Yeah, well, I zoomed in, and hopefully someone will have taken a photo and send it through to us.
It is very unusual for the leopard to feed off on the carcass on the ground, so usually they'll take it up in the tree and then eat it up there. But in this area then I will understand it, because there's not many hyenas in the area, so there's very low competition. That's probably why then she's feeding on the ground. Like in the southern part of the Cyber Sand, When a leopard kills something, they will immediately take it up in the tree because the hyenas are all over the show. They always play by ear in the scent. But she's very alert though. If she hears something or sees the hyena, and then she will quickly take it up to the tree just to keep it away from the hyenas. Where is Claire M today? She's probably not watching. Because I haven't. Yeah, thanks, Mark. And Mark says it's a Tingana, he thinks. Just gonna hear from the other people as well. I'm sure the people are busy trying to identify this individual animal over here. So it was not a very big duiker. It was a teenager, youngster. See the stomach contents on the base of the tree there. I mean, it's really brown. I think the carcass was up in the tree and it just dropped it onto the ground just to be able to feed it or to eat it nicely on the ground. Because as you can see, there's not much left on the carcass, so it couldn't eat nicely up there in the tree. The stomach contents on the base of the tree there, so that's where it cut it open and took the stomach contents out, so to make the carcass lighter to be able to take it up into the tree fairly easier. Usually what to do, and they'll cover the stomach contents with the leaves or soil or grasses or anything, just to prevent the scent from spreading around to attract the hyenas in the area or the other leopard or other predators that they compete with for the same food source. Still waiting for the identification results, guys. Oops, I can hear crunching bones. Could have killed it probably yesterday morning or the night before.
one coming north of Tingana on the down and ticket. As you drive past before you go down to, there is a place.
Yummy. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Mark, for the info. So, Pity, Sharon, and Karen said this is Tingani, and some other people said it is Saseka. I think what will also help us is to have a look on the Tingana's Facebook to help with the identification. That will also be great. So,
Mark, can you go maybe on Tingana's page if you've got a second? Maybe just make an update that we'll see we're close to Sandy Patch, for instance, on our kill.
which is really loving a mill. The leopards of the Sabi Sands. Or Juma Game Reserve. See what she's doing now. She's trying to get rid of the fish that stuck somewhere down the throat. See that coughing, just like a regular dog. And it's got a ball of fear in the throat. You see, Castor regurgitate fear. What a magnificent creature, yeah. That'll be a great shot of the golden light shining on it. This is nice, eh, man? So everyone must be enjoying this sighting. Eh? I mean, is the Tingana also the gorilla's daughter, or is Sasaka who's the gorilla's daughter?
That's the second Tingana sisters, and both of them gorilla's daughter.
Ah, so the sisters there.
Gorilla's
And same age, obviously. So this is gorilla's first litter, gorilla and Sasaka and Tandi, Tingana. Wow, 2 girls and 2 boys.
Right. You can direct heading west. Obviously, just coming back to the entrance and going through the Mirati Arena. We're going to go straight to Pisikai, electrical light, and then probably Samba to Westchester, and then to West. So it could be difficult. Sometimes he's in with the other shot, but yeah, you can give me an update on his area while I'm trying to with the meeting. Call me.
There's a couple of Gebra vehicles responding to the sighting here, but they're still quite a long way off. So I would say we have another 15-20 minutes to start to enjoy the sighting to ourselves, and we will be pulling out just to give the game drive vehicles a chance to have a look as well. We can always come back here as long as there'll be space available. It will also depend on the time. Jonah's gonna go to the Hyenas Den feast and probably come here just before he closes down for a sundown and a break. And I'll keep you guys updated here. So that'll be great, because we're also planning to go to the Hyenas Den just after there's a leopard sighting here, and then it's good that John is going there and obviously keep us updated if there is any activities around the den, as we haven't been there since the jig was broken down. But we went there 2 days before jig was broken down. There was no activities at all. Maybe they've left for another day, or I don't know, it was just bad weather conditions that could also affect them not to be too active. But tomorrow morning there'll be nothing left on the carcass. We sure wouldn't be in this area either. As you know, the leopards are very, very opportunistic here.
But she's very relaxed, and eating on the ground.
Yeah.
Because he knows there's no hyenas around.
Absolutely, yeah. She's completely unconcerned about what is around there. I'm surprised there haven't been any questions, eh? People are just enjoying the sighting. Thanks, Mark. Okay. Thanks, Maki Mako. Tingana. That's a general consensus. Some people are saying this is Tingana. I think most of the people are saying it's Tingana, and some people are saying it's Saseka. Yeah. I will stand with the majority of the people that this is Tingana. Saseka is much slender relative to Tingana. Yeah. It's much slender, slightly taller than this one. So I'm also convinced that this is Tingana. Okay, thanks, Mark. Mark is just suggesting if I could ask you guys to compare this leopard with the other leopard that Mark and Heyman saw briefly on this off-Bafrisuk boundary yesterday afternoon. Whereas Texan said it was a young male leopard, and I didn't hear any further information from there. I don't know if any one of you had a good look at that leopard that was off Bafrisuk cut line yesterday afternoon. But it was definitely not Jambil Jordan. question?
Copy that.
Not really.
Nancy is asking if Tingana's sister Saseka were to approach her, would she recognize her and share the meat with her?
Thanks, Mark, for the question. Thanks, Nazi. It's a very interesting question, though. Nazi is just asking if Saseka approaches Tingana, will she able to recognize her and share the meat with her? Now, certainly, I should be able to recognize it from a close range, but sharing a meeting and it will be a different story. So there will be lots of aggressions towards one another. So to even try and run away with the meat, or just to try and stay away from her. So in terms of sharing in the on kids, and it's completely a different story. Lots of violences and fights and that sort of thing, especially with lions. They work together as a team with they hunt together, but when it comes to sharing, it's a completely different story. A lot of growling and fighting, and everyone wants to have a mouthful and that sort of thing. That also same applies to leopards. Yeah, I've seen the aggression signs from Misho and Nduna towards the mother a couple of times before. So yeah, there'll be lots of aggression signs and fights and that sort of thing. I hope I answered your question, Nancy. Thanks, Mark. Just to give you an idea of where we are. We are in the middle of nowhere in the African bush, in the Jima Game Reserve, South Sudan. I'm sure it will be very difficult to actually figure out exactly where we are, because the GPS it's not operational. But we are basically just west of sandy pitch, halfway between Impala Plains and Vietela Access Road. Or in the block between Zoe's Road and this sandy pitch, just south of the power lines that runs through to Vietela Camp. So we are relatively close to Vietela Camp, I would say, as a crow flies, and we are probably about, what do you say, about 4 kilometers, not even 4, 3 kilometers, just to the east of Vietela camp itself. Thanks, Mark. Controller control. So another question from Lenny. Lenny wants to know why this leopard doesn't eat his stomach contents. Because it's disgusting, Nancy. That's why the leopard wouldn't eat or doesn't eat that the stomach contents. Because it's disgusting. It's very smelly, and yeah, I can name it. It's not very clean actually. And what they eat, it's just it's softer organs such as lungs, heart, and that sort of thing. But the stomach contents, they don't eat it. They leave it for vultures and the other scavengers such as jackals, hyenas.
Not active.
And when they take the stomach content out, they're very, very careful the way they do it, because they don't want to cut it open, and the poo gets in contact with the skin of the meat actually. So they take it out nice and very carefully. Because they don't want the poo. They want to eat a nice, clean meat. But leopard, all predators, not all of them, but lions, particularly the leopards and lions, can eat the rotten meat, even if it's full of maggots. I've seen lions particularly. I just came across a very old carcass. It was a giraffe carcass, and it was full of maggots, and it was there for a few days, and just remove the maggots and then eat the rotten meat. It was watery actually, so it was very disgusting. So meat is a meat to the carnivores. Because leopards also scavenge. But not as much as the other predators. The hyena's den is not active, Johnny says on the radio. So we won't go there because there's nothing to see. There's a camera vehicle approaching here. Wow. She's taking up now. Take it up to the tree, Miguel. Should be nice. Oh, here we go. Check the watch now. It's gonna take it up into the tree now because it's almost getting dark now. Oops, here we go. Afungwe. What a sight. So if we had left, we would not have seen this. How the leopards take its kill up into a tree. It's incredible. It's such an incredible effort to do that. So the leopard is hosted. gone completely.
It's going to have another minute or so.
We'll start pulling out.
Yeah, let's pull out and say goodbye.
Cheers guys, enjoy. Check you.
Cheers, guys.
Okay.
But we don't have a lot of time. Maybe just drive away a little bit and then we say goodbye.
Sure, I'll do that now. While I'm out of here.
Guys, it seems like the batteries on the camera itself didn't charge properly. I've already tried the other battery as well earlier. So any moment now we might lose picture. Unfortunately, we won't be able to come back since we only have 2 batteries and both of them are basically flat now. But yeah, at least we had some awesome time with this. And yeah, please join us tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock. Is it right? Yeah,
right.
6 o'clock Central African time.
Okay, everyone, thanks for joining us. Just enjoy this spectacular sunset just going down beyond the mountains. Just saying goodbye to us and saying good morning to other people in the other countries. So as Raymond mentioned earlier, that we are just running out of the battery, camera battery power, and we will be losing the picture shortly. So, the other battery didn't charge properly, so we're just sorry about that inconvenience. But everything will be fine by tomorrow morning, 6 o'clock Central African time. And if it does die, and yeah, so from our side and the other crew, we'd like to thank you for joining us on the draft this afternoon. It has been such a spectacular afternoon with that spectacular sighting of the leopard on the kill, and thanks very much. But yeah, just for in case the battery dies, yeah.